Hey guys, what is up? BeckBroJack here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mr. Crayfish's construction mod. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, I'm sorry I've been away so long. I'm just really caught up in my schoolwork and basketball, because I do play basketball for my school, and that takes up 5 out of my 6 days of, free time. So I don't really have that much time. I'm trying to squeeze in a video right here because a really cool mod came out that I really like. It has to do with instant structures, which I've done a video on before. But this one is a little bit more better, in my opinion, because it actually makes you get the materials necessary to be able to craft it. And unlike the other one that I reviewed, it was pretty much overpowered, and you would craft blocks, but it would give you probably like double or like maybe even triple the amount that you put into the crafting recipe. So that's why I like this mod so much. Whatever you put in, it'll just build it for you. It is a little bit like lazy, but if you're not a good builder, kind of like me, I would really love this mod for something like survival. It's kind of like a world edit type mod, but for your single player world. So let's get right into it. First thing here is the planning table, and all the crafting recipes will be on his webpage, on his Minecraft forum post too. I will link that in the description. But yeah, this is the planning table. All you really need here is some ink sacs. It actually puts use to ink sacs. And you just put in your blueprint, and it comes with 2 different packs right now. You have to download them off of his website. And also you can download user submitted packs, and I'll get into like a little bit later how you can actually submit your own building that people can download and then make into a blueprint and then build up automatically. So let's try and build up one of these. Each one costs a different amount of ink sacs to be able to draw up. So let's just try the medieval house. There's a medieval pack right now, and there's a village pack, which includes all the different village items that spawn regularly, and then the medieval one, which is pretty cool. I like the medieval one just a little bit better. So let's just, I believe you make it by clicking draw, and now we have the blueprint. So once you have the blueprint, really all you have to do is go over here to your construction block, and you put in your blueprint, and you hit on materials. So these are all the materials that you're going to need. As you can see, it has pretty much like every single material that would be needed to be able to craft this medieval house in survival mode. But if you don't feel like building it, obviously you can go into creative mode, and all you gotta do is hit start. But say I wasn't in creative mode and I was in game mode 0. What would happen basically is I would need to go into materials, and I would have to collect all of these different items, and I would put them in these slots right here. As you can see, I'm highlighting them, and once I had every single material in there, the start would highlight up as it was when I was in creative mode, and I would be able to build it. So let's go back into creative mode so you can actually see what it's like to build something. So once we're ready, we just hit start. And in creative mode, it'll just build it up real quick. As you can see, here's our building. Some of the buildings are a little bit strange. They don't normally spawn in right with the terrain, so you might have to build around it to be able to, get it the way that you like it. Let's see if there's like an entrance. It seems like this might be like a backdoor entrance or something like that. Maybe that is how you get in. I don't really know. This is medieval house. Has like a nice little porch out here. So yeah, it seems that for this one specifically, it kind of spawned in a little bit backwards. See, like some of them spawn in like underground. If you don't have like a flat terrain, obviously this is gonna happen, but you could just fix it up pretty easy. And it is a very nice house, as you can see. It's a medieval house. This could be a really awesome like survival house that you don't have to build. Obviously, you could just tell your friends that you build it, That's probably what I would do in this situation. So let's just go check it out. In here we have a furnace, crafting table, a bed, and we also have a second floor. Even though that was a lot of material that we put in, we have these nice packed away chests for like an attic area to put all of your unwanted belongings or possibly your valuables. And the only thing I would like if they had like a door, but I mean, you can download user submitted ones that are really neat. I looked at a couple of them, and they're just really cool. If you go to his webpage, you can download them again. But let's try and get all the materials that we need for a different structure, so I can show you what actually has to happen. And you need a hammer to actually construct it when you're not in creative mode. So let's walk over here and place down another construction block. the way that it spawns in, as you can see, there's like a pickaxe type thing, and it'll spawn in. This is normally like the bottom right, I believe, of your house, or like the bottom left. So it'll spawn somewhere out there in that direction. And the first block, like the bottom layer, is basically this block right here. This grass block will be like the floor layer, I believe, unless the user submitted ones. Probably some people messed it up by using this pencil creation tool. A little bit funky, but I'll get into how to do that correctly. So let's go into another blueprint. Let's get out like a blank blueprint. Here we are. Let's go back to our planner. And let's put this in here. Let's see, we could just build possibly just like a medieval wall, just to give you an example. So I got the medieval wall, and as you can see, because I'm in creative mode, obviously it's not taking the ink sacs, but it would take up the ink sacs if I was not in creative mode. So let's put that in here, see what materials we need. It's not much. Okay, so let's see if I can remember it. A good thing to do if you're like have like tons of materials that you need to get is press F2 and take a screenshot and just kind of like pull that up out of your Minecraft folder, and then you can search for it and look for everything. Should say start, just like that. So when you have the exact amount of materials, you just got to hit start, and then this is where the hammer comes in. So to start constructing your building, I don't know if these sheep are going to get like murdered or not, but we just right click. Keep on right clicking a couple times. As you can see, it has like a nice sound, and it'll say stage 1 of 4 complete. There are multiple different structures that have different amounts of stages. Like I think for like the last stage, for the last thing that I built, that might have been like a 12-stage structure or something like that. So you just gotta bang it, right click it a couple times, and then you'll get the different stages, and you can just keep on banging it. Eventually the durability will start going down, I believe. Keep on banging it, and then boom, this one was a really tiny structure. And but here it is. Here is your mini wall, your miniature medieval wall. You could build like a bunch of these up, and yeah, that's really it. It's getting nighttime. So that was how you build different things. Let me set it to day. So yeah, that is how you build the different things. Now the last thing that you could do is also kind of like a world edit type thing, is where you can actually select like this structure right here, and then you can save it, and then you can upload it to his webpage for other people to be able to download if you really think that your creation's that good. So let's just use this as an example. We need to put, I believe, we need to get it in like a box. If you don't know how to use world edit, that would be really useful. So we need to get inside like a box area. So let's just go into game mode 1. You can only get the pencil tool in game mode 1. And I believe that we're gonna wanna click on this block right here. I'm just outlining it so that you know which block. I believe that it is this block right here. And all you gotta do is right click, and it'll set the first corner. And then we need to go up here and set the other corner in the air, so that it will collect that as well. We don't want this to be in there. So let's go like that, I believe. Should encase the whole entire thing, and then we do another right click. And now all you need to do to save this is shift and then right click, and then it'll tell you what you want to name it. I'll just name it Medieval Jack Wall, so it's a little bit different from the other one. And then it'll show you all the different instructions on how you can put it on the web page and things like that. But if you just want to like move your structure around, maybe you just want to like I don't know, say you build like your house over there, and then you want to move it like over there. Now all you have to do is type that up, and I believe it'll be in there. So if we get, we might just be able to search in here. So medieval, let's see if we can find my, yep, here it is, Medieval Jack Wall. So now your structure that you created with your pencil creation tool will be inside of your Minecraft buildings folder, where you downloaded the buildings into. So yeah, that's really it, guys. This is the construction mod, aka like kind of like an instant structures type mod. But it's a little bit more advanced than the other one. But I do like this one a little bit more because it is a little bit more harder to get the actual structures. It takes actual time to go get the stuff, and if you're really that lazy, I mean, you go into creative and build all this cool stuff up. But yeah, that's really it. This has been another episode of Mod Spotlight with BeckBroJack, and I hope to see you guys real soon. See ya.